Hey guys, it's your boy NJ. We're here with more World Cup action. Let's see who we got playing right now. We have Loki for Africa versus Pam from Switzerland. Africa is on a heck of a run. I think they're using the team that my boy Raptor won with earlier in World Cup. I remember we talked about Valiant and Ledge and how we're gonna make it work. He put together a nice archetype. I just add some final touches to make it, 100% factory sealed perfect. But no, other than that, it's a cool team. It's a good team, and I don't know if they have the exact pace or they, uh, recreated it to their satisfaction. Not exactly sure. There's supposed to be multiple games scheduled right now, so we may have to do a double header as far as start switching between teams, but we'll see. Nonetheless, let's look at the matchup here. So as I said, we got Asura Ledge, Iron Valiant, Tinglu, Great Tusk Among Us, and Golden Go on Loki side. And then on Pan side, we have Dragonite, Dragapult, Masquerada, Great Tusk, Corviknight, and King Gambit. Well, I don't know. We'll see. Just thinking. I think this is a pretty even matchup on both sides. I think it's very even. Yeah, I think it's really even, and it's gonna come down to some terras. It's gonna come down to some plays, how this early game starts out, etc. I don't think it's heavily favored on either side because I think that each player has a snap, we already cooking. Each opponent has a measure for each mon. So this is revealed to be the bulk up Brave Bird set. Go straight for Brave Bird, perfectly understandable. As bulk up is not going to win to start things off. Shows T-Bolt. Brave Birds again. Well, something to keep in mind. It is already at 82%. So it is already chipped, technically speaking, without rocks even up. This Golden Go is going to click recover. I feel like you were perfectly fine to go for T-Bolt there and get chip off on the Gambit. You do not need this Golden Go healthy in particular for anything because even when it comes to the Corv, you already know that this is sub bulk up. It is not going to be a momentum bringing Corv for U-turn. So anytime it comes out, you can just, if it Brave Birds, just heal up the next turn. You don't have to heal up that exact turn, but it is what it is. Goes for Ironhead, no Rocky Helmet shown, standard leftovers, Great Tusk. We don't know if this is rock setting or bulk up yet, because again, things could be changed. Honestly, I don't even remember the team off the top of my head anyway, so. I wonder if we're going to see Grass Knight again. We already saw that earlier today. I would more so, I guess, understand on this build because it would open things up for potential DD Dragonite. But it seems that it is not Grass Knot, so we're not going to see that in this matchup. Golden Goal comes back in. The Golden Goal is going to be very important in this matchup. And honestly, what? Okay. This opponent went Great Tusk, which was risky, by the way, very risky, but it's definitely working out. Cause I was gonna say, if I'm Pan, you want to get that Great Tusk in to knock off that Great Tusk's leftovers. You want to find a comfortable position to bring it in, and they went very aggressive with it, and it played off. It definitely paid off, and so with the Great Tusk leftovers knocked off, goes for a U-turn there. Really interesting. I mean, not U-turn. Goes for Rapid Spin. So we got another game. World Cup. We got RUBYBLOOD versus Jhonx. Both pretty good players. I played Jhonx in what was it? OST. Yeah, OST. And yeah, good match. And Rudy. Excuse me. It's RUBYBLOOD. Sorry. RUBYBLOOD's pretty solid as well. Good player from what I've heard, and looking forward to seeing a fire match from two good players. We got Sun versus Slowking matchup, and Shocky Sandy Shocks as well. I'm not gonna lie, kind of even matchup still nonetheless, but well, it depends on sets. We gotta see sets. We have to see some sets. I'm gonna say it's even. Also, another even matchup. It can go either way. It depends on how either player plays. So Pan here expects the Spore. Gets it. Shows knockoff. Knocks out the Rocky Helmet. That's definitely banded. Wow. Double Spore. Very nice. Puts the Meow to sleep. Really nice that is asleep, but considering how aggressively scary that thing is. He goes Golden Go. Predicts the Corviknight. Goes for T-Bolt. That actually healed it. Wow. That is a heavily special defensive quarter. I mean, which is standard on bulk up. Goes for Nasty Plot. Huh. I don't think you had to go for Nasty Plot there. Winner, do you stay in? Assume that it is not fast. Cause, I mean, I think that would be a safe assumption. I doubt Rocky Helmet. It's a Rocky Helmet fast. Great Tusk, but it went straight Great Tusk there, which I don't quite understand. I would have went King Gambit pretty safely, but nevertheless. Let's switch back to Jhonx, and Ruby gets a special attack boost, very scary, or power that's going to not do a ton, so that means that hat is most likely special defensive. We see that this is Specs Walking Weight that's going to immediately come in, and it's going to force it out. Now, the thing is, it is scary to click Draco Meteor here, predicting, like, for example, the Slow King, because of the fact that this can turn into a Terra Fairy. I don't think it wants to click Terra Fairy here anyway, because I think Walking Wake would still have a good chance to OH KO it with its powerful Hydro Sneak, but I know off the top of my head, and if anything, it probably maybe isn't an OH KO, probably just like 90, like 80, 87, like 90% between that range, probably. And they can fire off a powerful tech back at like a Volt Switch, so maybe he decides to waste the Terra here, because, I mean, it doesn't need it particularly healthy for anything, but at the same time, is it worth it? I don't think it is. So if anything, I would just go straight Slow King. But I don't think, okay, plays aggressive, goes for the Draco Meteor. Completely understandable. Although, makes the question, what are you going to do now? Because your sun is about to go away. Your sun is about to go away. And that's the thing about, like, I don't know. But, yeah, now that this is not, what should I say? Now that this is not revealed to not be, Choice Specs special attack booster, I would say that this game is in the favor of RUBYBLOOD, as this Slow King is going to just keep on pivoting and being extremely annoying, along with the presence of the Shiny Shocks. It's not amazing matchup anymore for Jhonx, so I really would lean RUBYBLOOD. We're going to switch back to this other game. It's revealed that the Golden Go is faster, which again begs the question why Pan kept pivoting into the T-Bolt prediction really isn't worth it. Just keep going Gambit. The T-Bolt's not going to do that much anyway. The Tinglu gets burned. That's actually ridiculous and very unfortunate for Loki. But it is what it is. They're able to whirlwind out a threat. You know now that it is Fire Punch DD, so it could be the Encore Fire Punch Dragon Claw set. That's something that you gotta now keep in mind. I mean, it could also be another last move, though. It could be like E-Speed. I mean, it really can still vary. But that would be my natural assumption usually when I see Fire Punch. But you really don't know on this type of team, as this isn't an HO build, which you would commonly see the Fire Punch Dragon Claw Encore set on an HO build. But this is an HO, so you never know. This Great Touch should not be dead. Anyway, we'll move on. Goes for Draco Meteor again. Psychic is clicked. I would not have expected either play from. I will say it makes more sense from Jhonx to click Draco there than it is for Ruby to click Psychic. I feel like you just Chilly Eruption and remove the sun. Now, I guess if you're Jhonx, you just click Draco again. This should kill, no? I wonder if it's. I mean, calc it for sure. I mean, because if there's a chance to kill you, definitely Draco here again. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. If you're RUBYBLOOD here, you're going to go to Slow King here. Make sure that you're able to get that HP back for Walking Wake, and then if you're you're gonna go straight Slow King here. That's what you should do, and then pivot out into Great Tusk. Okay, well, it is what it is. Decided to stay in, click knockoff. Understandable. I would have went Slow King, get that health back, because now Slow King is extremely low, and that walking away, when it comes back in, and it will come back in, is extremely serious. So he needs to figure out a plan to safely get Slowking in, so we can get that HP back. So this Dragapult U-turn, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a standard. We don't know if it's Boots or Draco yet, but U-turn is, you know, nothing crazy about that. This Golden Goal, wait, it's U-turn? Sub Brave Bird? Why? Okay, the only explanation I can come up with is Mans decided that this was going to be his safe answer to guard, potentially, because I'm thinking if you run sub, you can waste a lot of Salt Cures. Nah, that really is mind-boggling. I don't understand that set. I don't like that set. Okay, great. This Great Tusk knocks off the Hydreigon switch in leftovers, and the Hydreigon goes for sub. Okay, goes for Flash Cannon. Again, special defensive really coming in here. Takes it and lets it die. I'm not sure what to let it die. I think you go shoot. I think you go Roaring Moon there. You don't let it die. Why would you let your hazard, one of your hazard preventers or potential sack, die? That's not the play. You definitely want to go Roaring Moon there. Well, goes Roaring Moon now. A U-turn will be clicked, and a Great Tusk will come in. Yeah, you don't sack Cat there. Okay, so we're back here, and we have Gambit getting an SD off. Huh. Oh, this isn't good. Whirlwind flinched. Jesus Christ. Pan is just hacks Loki this entire game, and it's like it's not even funny. Like, this is very unfortunate for Loki, because Loki's played the game better. Simple as that. And is getting punished for it. Well, obviously Great Tusk is gonna come out here this next turn. Or maybe if he has CC on Valiant and Valiant comes out. Fortunate thing is, though, I don't think a Terra was used. Yeah, so this is already low. I wonder, is he gonna go for Trick here, potentially, if it's Choice Scarf? So just in case it does Terra, we'll lock it into a move. But if it switches, then your Trick is burn, and this is still a looming threat. I'd probably Trick here. I think the opponent's just gonna stay in, and yep, good Trick. Although I will say that Terra Fire is not good. Like, if it would have been better if it was any other Terra really than Fire. Because now Ceruledge is going to have a hard time getting past it, even with a bulk up here. I wonder, does Ceruledge win this 1v1? I really don't know. I've never been in this type of situation before. So, anyway, we'll move on to, back to the Ruby Blood game. I think this is going to get a kill, y'all. Yeah, dropped. Meow's back. He goes Torkoal. I don't know. Let's see. I don't know. This next turn, Slowking's gonna come in. Yeah. Bye bye, Sun. And hard work to. I don't know. I guess go for rocks here. If you got it, just rock. I can't even say what I would do here. Slowking makes things too frustrating if you're a Sun. Especially with you not being a special attack boost. It's hard to pressure. Yeah, you gotta just set up rocks and just go from there. That Iron Head did too much, Jesus Christ, and it's faster. Yeah, it's Man, this is such an unfortunate game. It was not a good game either. That was just Hack City. Well, shoot. Congratulations to Pan. I mean, just using the hacks that was given to him to his advantage and pulling off a W. That's a tough thing for. That's tough for Loki. He really ain't nothing he could do. All right, we're back to here again. Yeah, rocks are set. I'm surprised that Mans went. Also, I'm gonna assume that this is not Chili Eruption, which is like, oh my god, not being Chili Eruption in this game is just like, what's going on? I'm sure he's gonna regret that in the builder. Next time he loads up a Slow King, it's gonna be Chili Eruption. Like the one time you bring a Slow King and it's not Chili Eruption, you get Sun. Jesus Christ. I was gonna say though, because I thought it was gonna be Chili Eruption, you just Chili Eruption safely into like a Great Tusk on the rocks. Because I feel like rocks are obviously gonna be clicked, but never mind. Nonetheless, Jhonx has to yawn here. He does not have a safe switch, and that's not yawn. Oh, subbed anyway. Yeah, the Jhonx made the right play. I forgot sub was a set. Subs has been like dropped in usage so much. It's kind of crazy. Also, this team doesn't even really need to be sub, to be honest. Like, if anything, this needs to be Wisp for Roaring Moon. Stuff like Gambit. Like, this team does not have a problem with Garg. Like, just on presentation. Yeah, no, this doesn't have a problem with Garg. It has literally sub-high Dragon. It has, well, again, if there's Chili Eruption, I'm not sure what the set is, so I can't even say that. I was going to say, you know, you got Slow King as a pivot, potentially with Coco. You got, what's it called? Sandy Shocks. Yeah, like, if anything, this is such an anti-Garg team. To add sub onto it is, like, honestly kind of brazy. Because, like, the only reason why you really run sub is because of Garg on a, you want it to be a breaker for those Garg teams. But if there's no Garg to worry about, then there's no reason to run it. Nonetheless, I would say Ruby is in control here. This is his game to lose. I don't really think Jhonx is going to be able to break through the structure of this build. Draco clicked. Well, we know this isn't coming in because this will die since Unaware will ignore the Draco drop. This can come in. This will probably take, what, 50? This will come in, potentially die. This can come in and take probably 60. Probably 60, 50. Same, I think these take probably around the same damage. I don't know off the top of my head, of course. Wait, why did this die just now? That's not supposed to die. Well, I don't know anymore. Maybe Jhonx will just win. I don't know why this Slow King died. I don't even know what this Slow King is meant for. If it's not to beat Sun on this build, this is so wow. Well, that's that. I mean, that wasn't surprising at all. I wonder, yeah, that Terra should probably do it. I don't think Wake can take this out with Hydro. I don't know. I'm pretty sure from full, there was no way to ever chip it. If anything, I really wish you don't sack Cinderace. If anything, you go, oh snap, is this gonna take it out? This is probably gonna take it out. Oh snap. I forgot he didn't burn his Terra. Never mind. Maybe there's a shot. What is this at? Full? Well, let's look at it this way. What is this at? What's the calc? I'm actually kind of curious. I think I'm gonna do the calc on my phone because I don't want to lead the game, especially if it's it just died. Well, That's game. Wow. I don't know. The way that this went with Slowking is truly just mind blowing. I just don't understand. Like, and if it wasn't Chili Eruption, then as I was saying earlier about making sure he like pivoted back into it, just so he can get the HP back, so he can then pivot back to Great Tusk, should have definitely been like a higher priority. Yeah. This was a walking weight showcase. I feel like Jhonx played fine. Oh, except the sack on hat. I don't like the hat sack. Yeah, that's the only only play I didn't like, I think. Oh, and then sacking this. I wish you probably would have just went Tusk. I would have, like you, if anything you want. That Cinderace a lot more than, excuse me, Tusk. It's not extremely valuable in winning. Cause like, just get offers more options. Good W for Jhonx though, nonetheless. Good win. Also some nice games back to back for sure. Good World Cup action. Hopefully we have some more coming up. And yeah, I'm able to cover it. It's your boy NJ. I'm out. Peace.